To everyone. This is Aarti, and today I'm going to present on the topic India and WTO, World Trade Organization, issues and challenges. India has been a member of the World Trade Organization since 1995, and over the year, its engagement with the organization has a profound impact on its economy. The WTO plays a crucial role in regulating global trade, setting rules, and resolving disputes among member countries. While India has benefited from increased market access and trade opportunities, it has also faced several challenges, including issues related to agricultural subsidies, intellectual property rights, and tariff barriers. Through this presentation, I will discuss India's key concern in WTO, challenges, and opportunities ahead. And India's integration into the global economy through WTO membership has significantly influenced its trade policies. While this integration helped India expand its trade and attract foreign investments, it has also brought concerns regarding food security, farmers' welfare, patent law, and trade restriction. This presentation examines the major challenges India faces in WTO negotiations, including agricultural subsidies, intellectual property rights, tariff and non tariff barriers, and dispute resolution mechanisms. By the end of the presentation, I aim to provide a comprehensive understanding of roles in WTO and its impact on economic development. Key issues for India in WTO. India's participation in the WTO has raised several critical issues, which are agricultural subsidies. One of India's major concern in the WTO is the Agreement on Agriculture, which regulates subsidies provided by government of their farmers. Under the WTO framework, subsidies are classified into three categories: amber box trade distorting subsidies, blue box subsidies with conditions to limit production, green box non-trading distorting subsidies. India provide minimum support price to farmers to ensure food security and rural development. Intellectual property rights. Under trade related aspects of intellectual property rights had a very significant impact on India, particularly in the pharmaceutical and software industries. Under TRIPS, strict patent protection is required for new inventions, which affect India's ability to produce affordable generic medicines. For example, India and South Africa proposed a waiver from certain TRIPS provision in 2020 to ensure global access to COVID 19 vaccines and medicines. Tariff and non tariff barriers. Many Indian exports faces high tariff quotas and other trade restriction in foreign markets. Developed countries often impose on tariff barriers such as strict sanitary standard and environmental regulations which limit India's ability to export goods like agricultural products and textile. To counter these challenges, India to actively participate in WTO negotiation and signed free trade agreement with various countries to ensure better access. There are few challenges faced by India and WTO. Despite its active participation in WTO negotiation, India still faces several challenges. Number one, Doha state Doha round stalemate. The Doha development round launched in 2001 aimed to promote trade reforms that benefit developing countries. However, negotiations have stalled. The disagreement between developed and non-developing nations, issues like agricultural subsidies and tariff reduction. India advocates for fair and balanced trade system that consider the investment of developing countries. Emerging challenges such as climate change, e-commerce, and investment. India changed WTO negotiation increasingly address climate policies which may affect India's industries, e-commerce, digital trade and cross-border data flow regulations are becoming a major concern for India. Investment and competition policy. WTO roles on foreign investment could impact on regulatory autonomy. India needs to develop strategic policy to address their emerging issues while protecting its economic interest. The opportunities for India in WTO. Despite these challenges, India's participation in WTO presents multiple opportunities, such as market access for Indian goods and services, where WTO membership helps India gain better market access for export in agriculture, manufacturing, and service promoting economic growth. Trade facilitation and economic growth. The WTO's trade facilitation agreement aimed to simplify custom procedure, reducing cost and improving the efficiency of Indian export. Strengthening the service sector, where the India's IT and service industries can expand globally under WTO agreements, boosting employment and foreign exchange earning, attracting foreign investment through WTO bracket India trade policies. India can attract more foreign direct investment (FDI) in key role factors like infrastructure and manufacturing. India must continue engaging in WTO negotiation to leverage these benefits while ensuring domestic industries are protected. As we see, India is one of the fastest growing economies in the world, and its participation in global trade has been significantly influenced by its membership in WTO. Since joining the WTO, India has actively engaged in various trade negotiations seeking to balance its development priorities with demands of international trade rules. India's strategy in strengthening regional trade agreements, advocating for reforms in WTO rules to support developing nations, enhancing trade diplomacy. Therefore, the WTO membership has been both beneficial and challenging. The WTO has a global trade regulatory body that ensures that the trade flows as smoothly, predictably, and freely as possible. However, India's economic priorities and WTO regulations often conflict, leading to debates on food security, agricultural subsidies, intellectual property rights, tariff and non tariff barriers, and dispute settlements. The key issues India faces within the WTO, challenges it must navigate, opportunities that WTO membership provides, and the way forward for India to strengthen its global trade positions were the key points of this presentation. While the WTO membership has opened new market, attracts foreign investments, and helped India to integrate into global economy, India's relationship with the WTO is complex, presenting both challenges and opportunities. While WTO membership has expanded India's trade economic prospects, it has also brought brought challenges related to agricultural subsidies, intellectual property rights, and dispute resolution. To succeed in global trade, India must adopt a strategic approach by strengthening its role in WTO, ensuring fair trade practices, and balancing economic growth with national interest. By doing so, India can navigate WTO challenges effectively with maximizing opportunity of economic development. I hope this presentation has provided a clear understanding of India's engagement with WTO.